punish anyone who blocks my path.
The blood that flows through her veins is special, and extremely dangerous. If showing pity would put my allies in danger, I will not hesitate to kill her.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Let's Play Fire Emblem Blue House. I'm sorry, Gold House just sounded a lot better than that. Blue House just sounds dumb. Maybe I can call it Azure House. So that's, and obviously this makes a lot more sense because this is, not Saros. I forget her, I can never remember her damn name.
I wonder why it is that you recall this place.
Sothis, there we go. Forever. Saros, Sothis, Sethith. There's too many S names that are 6 characters long. Next playthrough, I should make my Shamir, actually. I hadn't realized that, but Shamir also. I need to make Soul Deer or something, you know, just to throw in more of them in the mix.
You must be weak of heart. Each time I speak, it scares you so.
Well, have you ever had a voice jump out of your brain for no reason?
Although the battle's at an end, do not feel too at ease.
I like being at ease.
Well, anyhow, I am quite fascinated by this place. As far as I can tell, this is your first time here.
Yeah, my first time here.
Here? I dare say it would be impossible to have forgotten such a place as this. I must admit I am unsure. Beyond the name and this strange feeling of familiarity, I can't seem to remember anything about this place.
Oh, I can tell you all about it if you want me to.
And yet, a great depth of emotions tied to that sense of familiarity. Like joy and sorrow, pain and love, and all things in between. If I was somehow here before, I wonder what took place.
Yeah, it's very interesting and very kind of telling. It's funny how forgettable this scene is the first time you hear it, because you're just like, yep, foreshadowing, stuff will come. But then because this is 3 houses, because you go back and play it through the other routes, this scene becomes so much more poignant when you know what happened here before.
Professor, we should return to the monastery soon. We're all ready for the journey.
It's funny, I keep forgetting there actually is a journey, because you never actually see them move.
It is time to depart. But know that time reveals all things. One day I will remember that which I have lost.
I've got to say this, I haven't actually talked about it in the playthrough, but I really dislike her, like, tattered, weird leggings or whatever those are. They just look stupid on her.
Oh, by the way, it seems you've earned my gratitude. The thieves who came here are no more.
Why are you?
I am not sure myself, yet I am grateful all the same.
Thank you for murdering a guy. I don't know why I want them murdered, but I totally do.
In any case, you must become accustomed to my voice. If you fall down with shock each time I speak, that just won't do.
And also, yeah, the weird, like, oh, here's her belly button. I'm like, why? Like, why?
Oh, you think you're standing strong? Of course you are. It was a jest.
We're finally back. I'll leave the report to Lady Rhea in your hands, Professor.
Wait, I'm not the one writing reports.
Huh. Edelgard. Does the Black Eagle House have a mission to see to? Remember, on a real battlefield, one can never tell what's to come.
That is the one thing I will say I'm a little disappointed in. I kind of figured that each of the 3 houses would have slightly different missions, but that was the exact same as the Golden Eagle first mission.
You can never dismiss the possibility of the worst-case scenario. Take care, Edelgard.
There's no need to state the obvious, Dimitri. But tell me, why the concern?
It's not a concern, it's a hope. We know what you're going to do.
Perhaps you doubt my abilities? If so, your lack of insight is disappointing.
Wow, look at you just immediately trying to take offense.
That's not what I meant. If I've offended you, I hope you'll accept my apology.
Don't worry about it. Professor, we must hurry. Everyone's waiting on you.
I'm not going with you.
I suppose I should be off too. Try not to let her get to you, Dimitri. I promise you, there's no need for concern.
It's a little bit, I mean, first of all, I will say that Dimitri's things make sense, considering that, at least in the context of this playthrough, one of our classmates did get, like, knocked out in the middle of battle and had to be nursed back to health. Obviously, it's casual, so he'll be fine, but you kind of see where he's like, man, we almost lost someone in that mission. I'm not going to say puppy love.
I'll tell you all about it some other time.
Hey.
So you have safely disposed of those bandits. I pray that their souls find salvation.
Really? Even their souls in that place?
But why did they target the students to begin with? We must further investigate the true cause of all that took place.
Okay, I get why this line is here, and I understand what they're trying to get at, you know, by putting it, it's like, oh, there's more going on. However, why are bandits targeting the royal heirs? Well, I wonder why they would do that. Why would bandits target people of means? Because they're fucking bandits!
Until we know more, I ask that you support the students and relieve them of any unnecessary worry.
I mean, they did get targeted and attacked. I don't know how much of their worry is unnecessary.
Good. I have high expectations for you. By the way, how was your time in Xanadu?
Great.
Legend has it, in ancient times, a goddess alighted upon this world in that very canyon. For a goddess from the heavens, Xanadu could only have been a temporary haven.
It is like a goddess, not Cetus. I already forgot her name again.
Long ago, the divine Saros received a revelation from the goddess, a gift to help guide the lost.
It is interesting. Saros is not really divine.
The goddess is always
Sothis. There we go.
watching over Fodlan from her kingdom above.
I want to write that down.
However, in ancient times, the goddess graced this world with her presence and offered salvation to the people here. She is the mother of all life, the arbiter of every soul.
You'll forgive me if I don't take the word of the High Priestess as unbiased in terms of how amazing the goddess is.
I see. During your time here, I pray that you come to devote yourself to the teachings of Saros.
It is interesting. I wonder at what point she stopped going by Saros and started going by Rhea, and how no one, like, no record of that. Although I guess they were, like, pruning the archives in order to try and make sure that no record of, you know, that would tie the two together remained.
Lady Rhea, I am sorry to interrupt. There is something I must ask about in regard to those bandits.
As you wish. We shall continue our discussion when next we meet.
A goddess? I have no memory of her. But then, I have no memory at all. Oh, how bothersome. It is as though I know, and yet I don't. Perhaps Xanadu was my home back when the goddess walked the land.
Not quite. Although, again, it is fun going through this game again and seeing these, you know, paths unfold.
If so, what does that make me now? A ghost?
A demon?
No, that cannot be. I am most certainly alive. Of course, we also have the mystery of why I'm here with you. Is it somehow connected?
Well, at the beginning of the game, I said I could be a ghost. Maybe I'm your ghost sister. I'm a girl now, I forgot.
Perhaps some past regret is stopping me from moving on, and now I'm forced to stay with you instead. No, that's not it. I can't believe in such a meaningless existence.
Oh yeah, I forgot. She gets tired and takes a nap a lot. I forgot it. All right.
Part 1.
Chapter
White
3.
Clouds. Garland Moon. Mutiny in the Mist.
Is this already the Mist mission where we have to protect Rhea?
When the warm winds blow from the sea to the south of Adrestia, residents of Fodlan know that the rainy season is upon them. Before the heavy rains take their toll, young women hurry to pick the last of the white roses. The ivory buds are woven into garlands and given as gifts to close friends or potential lovers.
I remember this was not a great mission because I ended up trying to like venture out and then I died. Yeah, of course there are.
Professor, I have a new mission for your students.
Of course you do. Why wouldn't you?
We have received reports that Lord Lonato has rallied troops against the Holy Church of Seros.
Yep, this is exactly this. Okay.
Lord Lonato is a minor lord of the kingdom. He's been showing hostility toward the church for some time now.
A vanguard unit from the Knights of Seros is already on its way to his stronghold, Castle Gaspar. Lord Lonato's army is nothing compared to the Knights. It is quite possible the rebellion has already been suppressed.
Suppress is an interesting way of putting it.
Even so, I would like for your class to travel with the Knights' rear guard to deal with the aftermath.
War zones are unpredictable. We do not expect you will have cause to battle, but be prepared for the worst.
Well, if there's no cause for battle, then how is this an assignment?
Excuse me. You sent for me, Lady Rhea?
This is Catherine. She will be leading the knights whom you will be...
Oh no, the mission where Catherine goes and wanders all over the battlefield.
Nice to meet you. We've heard a lot about you. If you need anything, just ask.
She is one of our bravest knights, and that is no small feat. Only an exceptional few have what it takes to join the Knights of Seros. This mission should prove useful in demonstrating to the students how foolish it would be to ever turn their blades on the church.
Well, then maybe you shouldn't send Edelgard. Oh wait, you will in the next playthrough. Lol.
Thank you so much.
Since I don't have a tea party yet. Well, then definitely... I like how it was the first Monday, I was always the best one. Okay, first of all... Yep, only Dimitri got up to level 6.
Good results.
No stat bonus for it, though. That's unfortunate. Oh, okay. Now I can absolutely become a brawler. Because my brawl got up to D in that last several encounters, actually.
A new path to tread.
Alright, good deal. Although I'm still not getting any bonuses, and these guys are not ready yet. Alright, cool, cool, cool. Oh, now you're here.
You have spent quite some time in here, engaging in such idle chatter.
What are you talking about? It's been like 2
Do
seconds.
you not know that we have not a moment left to waste? You must try harder from now on.
You was just here last month. I just didn't notice her. That's possible. Alright. So, yep, now we definitely have some support conversations. I'll save mine for the end. We'll go ahead and start off with these guys. Yeah, that's the only one we've seen so far.
At this time of year, the fish are fat. Simply grilling them will bring out their best flavor.
Interesting, they're discussing cooking. We cooked last episode. Okay, 2 episodes ago.
Steaming them with herbs is delicious too.
Wow, you know a lot about this. I'm learning so much from you, Dedu. Were you a cook at the castle in Ferdiad?
No.
Wow, that's a very blunt...
Did your family own an eatery of some kind?
No. My sister and I helped with cooking at home.
This guy reminds me a little bit of, the guy from Dragon Age. My brain is going to Sten, but it's not... Is it Sten?
Wow, that's all? I thought I was confident about my skills, but next to you, I feel like an amateur. Hey, could you give me some advice about other kinds of meat besides fish?
Ash,
Yes, Dedu?
Ash is not a type of fish.
why do you spend time with me?
Interesting. He definitely does seem to have a victimization complex where he's just like, no one should ever talk to me.
We're friends, right? I just want to get to know you better. Is that so odd?
I am from Dusker.
You are from Dusker, I agree.
So, look at me. I came from a life of poverty. I was lucky to even be let in here to study with all these high-class people. I think we have a lot in common.
I feel like Dedu has a lot of guilt associated with his homeland, and as a result, he feels like he has to constantly make up for knowing the prince.
Being poor and being from Dusker are 2 different things.
That is true, but I'm not sure how it's relevant.
Oh, I know. But we can still be friends, can't we?
You are a peculiar person.
So I'm told.
Alright, Dedu and Annette. Wow, I'm surprised they actually got up to level C. Because they didn't really hang out all that much. What did you explode?
Oh no! Please tell me that wasn't the pan!
What was that noise?
Dedu! Well, as you can see, the pan kind of exploded. Just a little.
How did you manage that?
I looked away for a moment, and the pan just went boom! Ugh, I'm grateful nothing caught fire, but now the kitchen is a mess.
Are you hurt?
Oh, no, I just got a little spooked.
Well, yeah, by an exploding pan, I would get spooked too.
I really lucked out, didn't I? That could have turned out much worse.
Isn't that just trying to get out of cooking detail?
Indeed.
It's interesting that both of Dedu's, episodes this time had to do with cooking.
But do not turn your back next time. Your life could depend on it.
Right. Sorry. I'll be more careful from now on.
This is why she's a mage, because she is good at explosions.
Let me help you.
Huh?
I will help you clean up.
No, I can't let you do that. This is all my fault. You shouldn't have to help me.
I have time.
It's interesting, he's not quite the same as, My god, I cannot believe how bad at names I am. I think I'm turning it into an idiot. Cyril, there we go. And I actually had the CY in my head. I was like, what is it? Scythus? But he's not quite the same as Cyril, but he definitely does. He doesn't seem to take joy in things, and so all he does is help.
Let us fix this quickly. We will need to prepare more food before the others arrive at the dining hall.
Oh, you're right. So, after we clean up, you're also gonna help me cook?
Essentially, they have the same eye color.
You object?
Of course not. I'm just so sorry to bother you with this.
Alright, and then Ash also got to know Ingrid in this last episode.
Hi there, Ash. Here to do some reading as well, I take it?
Well, I mean, yeah, what else would we be doing?
Ash?
He's reading! Jeez, Ingrid is rude.
Huh, Ingrid, you gave me a start. How long have you been standing there?
Not too long. Apologies for startling you. Must be a great book for you to be so deeply engrossed in it. What has you so captivated?
Porn. I mean, wildlife studies.
Oh, it's quite an old book. One of the really old legends of Fargus.
Aha! It must be the Sword of Kaifon then, yes?
I've heard of that.
Oh, so you know it.
Oh yes. I know it quite well. I read it often as a child. In fact, I read it so much that my personal copy fell apart. I brought it everywhere with me. I adore that book.
Interesting.
The tale of the warrior Kaifon, whose devotion and loyalty enabled his best friend Luke to become king. He went to great lengths to see things through.
It's actually interesting because one of my very first names that I ever used on the online was Typhoon, and so Kaifon is related, I think.
Exactly. I love the image of him charging forward into the fray, ready to take on any obstacle in the name of his king.
I love how like energetic he is, but I'm sure she's like, wow, I was like this when I was like 7.
Indeed, he was the very picture of the perfect knight. In my opinion, the best chapter is right around the middle of the book.
Hey, no spoilers.
The part about the war of the eagle and lion? That's my favorite part. In a flash, Kaifon's sword flew from its scabbard. The knight parried the assassin's blade mere inches from the spine of his king.
Kaifon's blade hummed like the wind, slashing the enemy's throat. In mere moments, their forces lay vanquished, decimated by his mighty blows.
Why is there an assassin in the middle of a battlefield? That's not where assassins go.
I can recite the entirety of it if you like.
Well, obviously so can he.
I never grow weary of that tale. The pinnacle of knighthood, with all its struggles and glory.
I know just what you mean. I never get tired of it. Some people laugh at me for reading these old tales, but I'll never outgrow them.
At least you're acknowledging that, you know, the other people's opinions.
I'm glad to find someone who shares my enthusiasm.
I'm glad of it as well. Tell me, what other books do you enjoy, Ash?
None, just that one.
Well, the first one I ever read was Lug and the Maiden of Wind.
You have fantastic taste. That story is another favorite. The final chapter makes me tear up every time.
Can you really say you have fantastic taste based on the first book you ever read?
I know. When I first read it, I just couldn't get that ending out of my head.
It seems we have much in common. I look forward to chatting again sometime.
This is wholesome.
I'd love to. Yes, let's.
All right, so Ash is done, and you know what? Let's just keep on going. Next up is Annette and Ingrid. Hey!
Hello, Ingrid. Can I have just a teeny tiny moment of your time?
Sure, I can spare a moment or two.
I was wondering, do you have any interest in fashion and makeup and stuff like that?
Wow, this almost feels like it's Hilda talking.
I haven't the time to bother with such frivolities. As long as basic hygiene is being met, then I'm happy.
Wow, so you achieved that look with no makeup at all. Really? That's not eyeliner. That's your natural eyelashes. I don't believe you.
Oh, but you're missing out on something so fun. I mean, it's not like you need it, of course. You've got beautiful bone structure, lovely hair, long legs, but aren't you interested in trying something new?
Well, thank you. I suppose I do find it all somewhat intriguing. But my time is precious to me, and my focus is on knighthood. Taking time to paint my face simply isn't a top priority.
And why not?
Sure, but imagine if you could combine the two and become the most fabulous knight ever.
Fabulous.
Okay, maybe I'm taking it too far. I know knights don't necessarily need a ton of makeup or things like that for the job.
Okay, I just noticed this, and I've actually offhand noticed it before, but I guess it just like got through my attention. And I know why they do it, but it looks really weird. It looks like she has 2 eyebrows, but one of them is supposed to be like the crease at the top of her eyelid, but it looks really weird.
I'm just saying, I really think you'd enjoy it if you opened your mind to it. All I'm talking about is a light touch. I can see it now. Your gorgeous face done up with a delicate application of makeup. The fabulous knight who everyone looks up to and wants to be.
You're saying everyone doesn't want to be her right now?
Well, maybe? I guess. That does sound mostly harmless.
This reminds me of a Mary Kay saleswoman.
Hooray! Okay, we don't have a moment to lose. Here, take this makeup kit, play around with the colors, and see what speaks to you.
Now, wait just a...
I actually got that little kit as a gift the other day, and I wasn't sure what to do with it because I already have that one. It's a limited palette, but I think it fits the look you're going for perfectly.
She's not going for a look.
I actually never agreed to start putting that stuff on my face, Annette.
What? Oh. Well then, I guess this whole kit will have to go to waste. I'll just throw it away.
Wow.
It is.
I've got friends that are like that. I guess you just hate hanging out with me.
You're throwing it away? I can't just stand by and let something go to waste. Okay. All right. Thank you. We can do this.
We can do this. Stay positive.
That's the spirit. Oh, and I'm happy to help you learn to apply it too.
Well, yeah, she's definitely going to need that.
Come on, let's go to my room. I have some brush techniques to show you before you get started.
Now, don't get carried away.
Is everyone in the kingdom have green eyes? Man, Annette just got to know everybody.
Hey, Annette. Hitting the magic books again? Has anyone ever told you that you're pretty cute when you're studying?
Sylvain, you think she's pretty cute when she's anything.
Sorry, Sylvain, but I'm trying to think right now. Could you keep quiet for a bit?
How can you stay focused reading a book that thick? With such
Okay,
small
no green
print?
eyes.
Is some of that text upside down?
If I use the formula in this line here, the magical energy should... No, that's not right.
You're even cuter when you're working through a difficult problem.
Sylvain, shut up.
Sylvain, I'm serious. Please be quiet.
Yeah, hang on. Look at the third line. You've got the formula wrong.
Okay, good. He's more than just a skirt chaser.
I said be... Oh, you're right. How did you know that?
Well, I mean, it's written right there.
Most people wouldn't be able to grasp this formula just by glancing at it. Have you read this book before?
He's actually a masterclass mage.
Nope, this is the first time. Okay, now that I look at it... Wow, this book makes things way more complicated than they need to be.
And what's your take on this part here?
I wish I could see the book so I'd have some grasp what they're talking about.
It's just describing another application for the same formula. This is pretty easy.
You know, you're actually kind of amazing. I've been studying magic for a while now, but even I have trouble with this stuff. You act like all you do is mess around, but are you actually working really hard in secret?
Don't tell anyone.
Nah, hanging out with girls is way more fun. I guess I just picked this stuff up somewhere.
There's definitely going to be more about that and like what he really cares about somewhere.
Life is short, Annette. If you waste it working hard, it'll be over before you know it. Get out in the world. Have some fun.
That's easy for you to say. You're strong and smart without even trying. It's not fair. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be rude.
You don't try at all.
No, I was just thinking you're pretty cute when you're sulking. You know that?
God damn it, Sylvain.
What is wrong with you?
Hey, I just got lucky with that stuff in the book. I'd normally never be able to outsmart you. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here and leave you to it.
You realize, like, crap, I really bungled that one.
Got lucky, huh? I'm not so sure about
No, he's
that.
obviously lying.
Well, that does it. It might be tough, but I won't accept second place. Let's go, me. I can do this. I'm gonna finish this whole book before sundown.
The whole book. All right. And lastly, Mercedes.
That shopping trip took longer than expected, didn't it, Mercy?
Oh, I hadn't heard people call her Mercy before.
It truly did. You bought just about everything in the place. You're so good at deciding the best thing to buy. I sort of wanted it all.
That's why you never go shopping when you're drunk.
I mean,
Or
not that I was excessive.
otherwise,
Not just as much as I did.
not in your right mind.
Oh,
She's literally carrying 0.
What? That's... fine. You got me. I was just having too much fun. I love shopping with you, Mercy.
Annette definitely seems to have compulsive issues. Or compulsion issues.
It was fun. It's nice going into town without having to run errands for once.
Shopping isn't an errand?
Isn't it? And I'm pretty confident the professor will forgive our little detour.
I would not count on it, especially if you're trying to say that you went shopping, but not for any real purpose.
This actually reminds me of going to school in Ferdiad.
Me too. It almost feels like that time in our lives was a story from long ago.
Good lord, I just noticed how big her ponytail is. Or is that the right word for something that goes above in front of the shoulder? Like, she's got it tied, and even the, like, tie-off is bulging because of how much hair is in there.
So much has changed since then. Oh, but there's at least one thing that hasn't changed.
Me and you, right? We're the same old friends we always were.
That's just what I was about to say.
This feels very surface level, actually.
I've known you so long I can always guess.
Mercy, we'll stay friends like this forever, won't we?
I'm interested to see where this thing goes.
Is something wrong? You sound worried.
Since our time in the capital, so much has happened. We've had to make new lives for ourselves, and we've seen at least as many hard times as good. If things keep changing like this, I wonder if we'll be able to stay the same people we are now.
I wonder that too. I don't think everything in the future will be perfect.
Well, it should be.
But it's us. So I'm sure
we'll figure it out together, right?
How did you know what I was going to say?
Well, she's known you just as long as you've known her. Funny how that works out.
Oh, Mercy, I can always guess what you're gonna say.
It almost sounds like your friendship is arbitrary, because you can just fill in for the other person anytime you're having a conversation. So you can just have a conversation without the other person being there, and it would still be the same thing.
Oh, it's getting late. We better hurry back before the professor gets angry.
You're right. Run, Mercy!
Wow, that made me sound abusive.
What? Wait for me, Annie. You know I'm not as fast as you. Run!
Wow, and she just, like, walks off. She doesn't know how to run. Well, there's... Oh, yeah, me. Okay, I was like, there's more? Oh, Ingrid had one. Interesting.
Nightfall? Already? Suppose I'd better wrap up.
Good work with your training today, Ingrid. Here's something to wipe up the sweat.
Whoa, Mercedes. Hi. Hello. How long have you been... Thank you.
Poor Ingrid, she, like, is constantly at a flummox that other people are around.
You're very welcome. I've been here since you started.
Not long. Huh. Well, my apologies for not having noticed you. I get so caught up in training, you know. But why are you here? I can't imagine it was too terribly interesting watching me.
You should have more self-confidence.
I disagree. I just couldn't help but admire your training technique. I have to say, you were very impressive. I'm nowhere near as graceful as you.
Graceful? I wouldn't say that, but thank you. If I'm to be honest, I'm the one who admires you.
I'm not entirely, like, I don't really know what... Mercedes doesn't have a character so far other than she is soft-spoken and heals people.
Goodness me? How so?
You're always so put together. You hold yourself with such poise and have such a keen eye for fashion.
But we just learned with Annette that you don't really care about fashion or, like, painting your face or pretty things.
I mean, even the handkerchief you handed me smells like... lavender, is it? It's just lovely.
That perfume is a favorite of mine. I'm so glad you like it.
Even the fact that you thought to put perfume on your handkerchief is delightfully foreign to me. I'd never have thought of that.
I'll gladly share some with you. You're welcome to come visit my room whenever you'd like.
Wow, that's the very forward of you, Mercedes.
We can have tea and chat. How does that sound?
That sounds really nice. Yes. Sipping tea and having a chat. It's unlike me, but it sounds lovely.
I usually have ale and yell at people.
From now on,
whenever we have time. We can go right now if you're free.
Oh, no need to trouble yourself and rearrange things for me.
It's no trouble at all. You'll never know if you're the type who enjoys chatting over tea if you never try.
All right then.
Interesting. Okay. Very, very different experience than Ingrid had with Annette. Okay, and everyone else is just back to me. So, oh boy, Sylvain.
You think I'd cheat? On you, baby? Never. Come on. You should know me better than that.
Interesting. I think I actually saw this one before, but I was a dude.
You're the only one for me. I swear. Hey, if you don't believe me, well... Oh, I get it. If I'm not your type, do you want me to introduce you to some other guys who have crests? They're all nobles, just like me.
What? That isn't why I'm... You're worse than I thought.
I just want you to be happy. You know, get what you're after. I hate seeing a girl cry, especially one as beautiful as you.
Good lord, Sylvain. Be a little less obvious.
So, you know, maybe we... So, Professor, do you enjoy spying on people? You look like you've got something to say, so say it.
So interesting, this dialogue isn't actually different.
Weren't you listening? I'm on her side. She knows that.
She saw straight through you.
But you know how it is. Most relationships, they end in heartbreak. Anyway, I don't know why she's so upset about me dating other girls. She didn't care before she found out, so why does she care now?
Wait, what?
I really do hate seeing a girl cry.
She didn't care before she knew. Well, you're an idiot, Sylvain.
Come on, it's hard on me too. If only I had someone to comfort me. Professor, it's okay if you want to console me.
Okay, there's the different
I
line.
happen to have some exquisite tea back in my quarters. You could come by and we could chat about love.
I am so not going to end up with him. Jeebus. It's hard for me to play as a female, especially when it comes to like the end of the game, looking forward.
Calm down, it was only a joke. You've really got no sense of humor, you know that?
I'm a, like, killing machine. Alright, and Explodey Girl. Actually, looking at it, so can end up with Dimitri, Dedu, Felix, Ash. I'm assuming anyone that could get to S rank is possible. Oh, really? Mercedes? That's surprising. Sylvain, Ferdinand, Lionheart, Casper, Dorothy. I guess Dorothea was available. But, okay, but actually I was a guy last time, so it doesn't mean anything. Lorenz, Raphael, Ignatz, Sedith, Hanneman, Alois, Cyril, and Rhea? Really? How do you even get levels with Rhea? She, like, never joins you. You can't invite her to things. Huh, okay. That may not be 100%, but that's kind of what I'm interpreting it as so far. And I don't really know who I feel like Larshi will end up with. I definitely know that in my other two playthroughs, I am aiming at Petra and, of course, Shamir. But for this one, because I'm not going to be just like, oh, well, we're going for Mercedes because she's a girl and that's hot. Like, no, I'm going to try and make it organic. But I do really like Petra, and I do really like Shamir. But they are not available for this playthrough.
Hello, Professor. Do you have a moment?
Of course.
Well, I have this book of battle tactics that I borrowed from one of the knights. There's one part that I just don't understand. Do you think you could explain it to me?
Oh, I think I've seen this one too.
Great. Thank you so much. It's about this diagram here. I don't get why the knights are grouping up in that forest there. I just can't see the advantage to a formation like that. Yay! I finally get it! You really are a great teacher.
Let me see the book. I want to understand too.
No way. I couldn't have done it without you. I just love learning new things.
Okay, and that is chipper and cute. I will give her that.
I came to the Officers Academy. I want to learn magic, battle tactics, martial arts, and well, all kinds of stuff. I'm learning more now than I have in my whole entire life. Speaking of, I'd better go visit the library for some research before magic practice, which is just before sword training.
Wow, she's like a lot more diligent than I thought she was.
That's just not possible. I always find it's more tiring to laze around doing nothing.
You should try it though.
I've never been any good at that. I have to have something to do.
No, I'm actually very much the same way. Anytime I find something I enjoy, I make a routine out of it because I just have to have it like scheduled and something I do on a very regular basis. I can't just do what I'm in the mood for.
Like on my days off, I need to get up early and take care of the cleaning first, or I just can't relax. You know what I mean?
That I definitely do not understand. I'm not a cleaner. Yeah, not really.
But a day without accomplishments is completely wasted. Not to mention... Oh, wait. Oh, no. I was supposed to be on cooking duty today. I completely forgot. Sorry, Professor, but I have to run. Thanks again for your help. Who put this stupid barrel here?
Okay, I don't think I saw this before. That's great. Alright. And that is it for supports right now. So obviously I'm going to run around, I'm going to do these quests, but as we have established multiple times in the past, I'm not going to show that on camera. I will see you again for the end of the chapter when we go to watch Catherine run around the map like an idiot. And probably get herself killed. But thankfully, because it's on casual, I don't have to worry about if she gets killed. Hello.
Is someone there? What do you want? Hi. Sorry, I'm trying.
That's,
So I definitely also want to ask for mission assistance from someone. And I... Oh wait, no, it's Ash that we would want to recruit. Petra. Definitely you.
This flower is one that is eating insects. Is that factual too? I am wondering who watches over the plants in Fodlan. Training has given me great busy, but... This flower...
I actually meant to hit that one.
Yes.
Still do not have anything dropping. Again, I don't know if that just hasn't unlocked yet, or if that's not a thing
If
yet.
the flowers within the greenhouse are removed, they will soon wilt and wither. Is that not so, Professor? I feel I can empathize with them. The flowers that thrive, despite their environment, are truly inspiring, are they not?
Not at all. I mean, yes, absolutely. Why is there no seeds in here? I don't understand what the difference is, because it seems like the yield is the same no matter what you do. Anyway, I will end this episode. I will see you guys next time when we get to what we're getting to. Look forward to it. I know I am.